In this video, I will show you how to update your WIDA Access data bar graph with your new 2025 WIDA scores. Back in October, you made a bar graph that looked like this, except it had your name and your data. On May 9th, you received an email from Mr. Schulman with your new School Year 2025 WIDA Access Student Mini Score Report, and it has all your WIDA data scores, all your WIDA Access test results that you have from all the years that you took the WIDA test. On the right side is your 2025 proficiency level scores. This here is your new data. We want to put these scores into the bar graph that we already have created so that we can add to it and revise it with the latest information. So to do that, again, we need this mini score report that Mr. Schulman sent you, and we're going to use a program called Canva. The easiest way to find Canva is to go through Clever. So go to Clever, and when you get there, you might already have Canva bookmarked. In that case, just go ahead and click on it. But if you don't have Canva bookmarked, you can go to the search bar here and type in Canva, and you want to use Canva for EDU, and you'll go ahead and click to open it up. Now when you open it up, it might take you directly into Canva, but it's possible that it might take you to a page that looks like this, where it's asking you to continue with an email. If that's the case, go ahead and click this purple continue button, and then you'll get another screen that says finish logging in. So the way to finish logging in is to go down here where it says log in with SSO. Log in with SSO, and when you click that, a screen will pop up and it will have your school email and username and password, and that will help you to just directly get into Canva at that point. Now when you get into Canva, you might already see your bar graph. If that's the case, go ahead and click on it to open it up. If you don't see it, you might want to look on the left side where it says projects, and you can click here, and then you'll see all the projects that you have done in many of your classes. And again, you might see your bar graph, so you can click on it. Now if you are in Miss Amadeo's class, there's one extra step you will have to take, and that is you're going to have to find her class. So come up here to the right top corner, and you're going to click here, and you want to find her class. So it's going to look like this. So let me see if I can make it any bigger so you can see it. Oops, I did make it bigger. Okay, it's called Paula Amadeo's team. So go ahead and click on that, and then from there you should be able to find the graph. Okay, so once you have found the graph, congratulations. This is again what we made back in October. So it had all the WIDA data from the past. We want to add our 2025 results here, so it is up to date. So let me show you how you're going to do that. Go ahead and double click anywhere where you see these bars. So just click on it. When you do that, you're going to see this chart pop up on the left. this is our data chart, and we're going to click these arrows to expand the data chart. All right, so you put in all this data back in October, so you have all the years that you took the WIDA Access test. Well, we have to add one more year, so go ahead and on the right here, next to 2024, you can click on this cell and you can put in 2025. Now, nothing happened over here when I did that. Why is that? Well, if you look carefully, you'll see all of this information is white, but everything here is gray. If it is gray, you cannot see it. So we want to make our 2025 column white so that we'll see it on our bar graph. So to do that, you're going to look here on the left, and here it says bars, what values to show. Go ahead and click the down arrow, and we're looking now for 2025. Go ahead and click the checkbox here to select it, and now you'll see that 2025 is white. So we're going to see 2025 show up here. Okay, so now we're ready to add our new WIDA result scores. Okay, now we have to be careful when we do this. We're going to be putting our new information here, but we're going to get it from the email that Mr. Schulman sent to us. Now, you'll have to pay close attention because our domains here are not in the same order as our domains in Canva. All right, so we'll do it together. I'll show you how to do it. So first I'm going to be looking for overall in 2025. So let me go back to my scores. Okay, overall, that's bright yellow, and I want 2025. Okay, my school was IHSLP, and my score overall was 2.8. All right, so let me go back to Canva, and I'm going to put in 2.8, and then enter. Okay, now if you don't see the decimal point, make sure it's an easy fix. You can just go up here where it says 1, 2, 3, click on it, click these three dots, and you're going to click 1, 2, 3 format. Make sure that here it says decimal places 1. Okay, if I have 0, then I'm not going to be able, sorry, let me try that one more time. If I have 0, it's going to round up my number, and I'm not going to have my actual score. So make sure, again, if I put in 2.8, I want to see 2.8, so I click on 1, 2, 3 up here. I click these three dots, and I go to 1, 2, 3 format, and then here where it says decimal places, I can use the plus sign to have 1 decimal place. Okay, and now I have my actual score, and everything else should be fine. Okay, next I'm looking for listening for 2025. Okay, let me look at my WIDA data results. Okay, listening, that's the pink one. Okay, in 2025 I had 3.2. Okay, 3.2. Okay, notice how these bars are starting to appear on my little mini screen here. All right, speaking is next. So let's see, for speaking, that was the blue one. I had a 2.0. Okay, next I have reading. Reading is the tan color. Okay, I had a 2.5. And finally, writing. Okay, writing is green. I had a 2.6. Nice. Okay, I have all my data input. Now I can X out of here. Okay, so, one more thing I want to do. Right here, while I still have my, my chart box open, go ahead where it says Customize. Click on Customize. Right here it says Data Labels. Please check Data Labels. Do you see what happened? The scores appear on the top of each bar. You will want to have that. So please remember to select yes and select data labels. Make sure it's turned on. Okay? All right, now we are done with adding our data, so we can X out and just focus on how we want this graph to look. Okay? I feel like it's a little small, so I'm going to stretch it out a little bit. Okay, so there's many things I can do to make it look the way I want it to look. So if I double click on my title, I can change the font to anything I want. I would just make sure that it is easy to read. Easy to read. If it is hard to read, like this one, don't use that one. Okay, it's going to be hard for other people to see that, to read that, meaning me. Okay, so pick on a font that is easy to read. You can change the color if you would like. Okay. Okay. Now I feel like these colors are kind of similar. So if I want to change my bar, the actual bar colors, you can go ahead and you can click on one of the years here and just click on the colors and you can change it to any color you want. It's up to you. Okay, I feel like maybe I'm going to make this one, make them all different colors. So it's easy, like really different colors, so it's easier to read. Okay, so like maybe that'll be, I'll keep that one purple. Maybe this one is going to be orange. Okay, so that they're really very different. I feel like it's easier for me to read that. Okay, and then finally, you might want to change the background. You don't have to. Well, actually, yeah. So go ahead. You can click on any area that is white, and then go to the color wheel, and you can pick any color you want. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway, you can also do the gradient. Okay, so you can just do anything that you would like, anything that you think looks nice, and it's easy, but make sure that it's easy to read. Okay, so make it look the way you want it to look. One more thing you can do before we leave, you can change the way these bars look. Remember here, you can change the spacing to make them really thin or make them really wide. I do like a little space between the domains. Okay, you can also make the bars rounded or more sharp with sharp corners. So make it the way you would like it. Okay, I kind of don't like this purple, so I'm going to change it. All right. Okay, so let's say this is how I would like it, and I'm all done with my changes. What we're going to do next is come over here to the top right corner, and you're going to click Share. You need to download this bar graph. Go ahead and click Download, and then again, you're going to click Download, and it's going to save to your computer, to your Chromebook. Okay, I think mine is done. Let me just show you again what you're looking for. So you're going to go ahead and click okay, you're going to go ahead, sorry, you're going to go ahead and you're going to click Share, and then you're going to click Download, download right here, and then download again. Okay, and then there's one last step. We are going to upload our bar graph to a Canva assignment. So the Canva assignment will be in modules. We are now in module 6, and this is called 2025 WIDA Bar Graph Update. When you open up the assignment, scroll down to the bottom, and you're going to choose Upload. Go ahead and click Upload, and then it says choose a file to upload, so click on that, and you should be able to find the bar graph that you just downloaded. Go ahead and select it, open it, and then you are ready to submit your assignment. All right, good luck. Watch this video again if you need to. Take care.